Have you watched Tom Holland's new Apple TV Plus show, The Crowded Room? I think most of you who decided to watch this video probably know the show, and you're curious about what happened to Holland. But for those who have no idea, let me start off with the show first. Then we can talk about how it affected Tom Holland. The Crowded Room focuses on Danny Sullivan's life, who's arrested for a shocking crime. In the show, we see that he's a mysterious young man and everything about him is just deceiving. But with an investigator's help, we get to see his past through flashbacks. If you haven't watched it yet, I strongly recommend the show. It's a good psychological thriller for sure. As you may know, even though Tom Holland is famous for being the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, it's obvious that he wants to be more than that. He has a portfolio filled with good movies besides Spider-Man movies, and now we see him in a pretty different role, and I believe he's not quite as friendly as we all got used to seeing. In an interview with Extra, he mentions what he thinks about the show and how it affected him badly. He says, and we quote, "We were exploring certain emotions that I have definitely never experienced before." And then on top of that, being a producer dealing with the day-to-day problems that come with any film set just added that extra level of pressure. So it seems like if his only job was to be a part of the show, he wouldn't get this tired. I know the production process is exhausting and it's not an easy task to deal with, so it's understandable for him to feel this way. Even though he says he got used to working hard, he also says, "The show did break me. I also learned that he found himself at a point where he needed a break, so he just disappeared for a week just to feel better. He also decided to take a year off, and it's because of how the show created a pressure on him. I think it's going to work for him and he'll return to the industry refreshed." If you already watched the show, you should know that Danny's character is not one of the easiest roles to portray. Considering that he has mental issues, it's a challenging task for sure. So far, I think Tom Holland did a great job, and I believe with the upcoming episodes, we'll definitely understand how good his acting really is. Not that he's average now, but because things will get complicated in the future, and those scenes will be a solid proof of his acting skills. If you think he's exaggerating his feelings or he's just a drama queen, I can tell you that you're wrong. Because Holland says he remembers having a meltdown and decided to shave his head because he needed to get rid of his character. Since they were still shooting the show, he didn't do it. At this point, I think he embraced his character more than enough, and he found himself obsessed with him and his actions. If you give it a good thought, you'll understand how the pressure caused him to have a meltdown and how he actually felt during the show. It seems like Danny's character and production process was too much for him to handle, and it's okay. After all, not everyone experiences these kinds of things in the same way. Long story short, even though he thinks their hard work wasn't in vain and the show will turn out just great, it's obvious that it has changed something inside him. I can say that the show, or simply Danny Sullivan, may have pushed him to the edge where he needed a break in order to continue living his life and working again. I, too, believe that it wasn't in vain, and his portrayal of Danny will bring him success. I don't know if he still considers taking part in different projects in the near future, but I think he has a bright future that awaits him, and I hope he feels better in time. What do you think about Tom Holland's struggle? Do you think he deserves a year off? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you soon.